We do, folks. We good? Friday morning. Morning, Ewan. Hope you're well. Friday morning. Weekend. We're going touring cars. Morning, Kev. We're going touring cars this weekend. I had a chat with somebody last night and they were like, why don't you come touring cars? We're going to go up and do some touring car stuff. Let's get the Discord channel open so those that subscribe can dive in. Here we go. Subscribers on your channel. Let's dive into there. Are we in fixed or are we in open? Straight into Porsche Cup. This is an addiction. It's great when it goes really well. It's terrible when it doesn't go well. But that's the whole thing about cup racing, right? Get in. Qualifying has just started. Get in, and we will. So we only race one thing. We don't play games here, Ewan. We only race one thing. And as the title says on the door, we race iRacing. All I do. All I've done for 2.5 years, every day. Stick a follow in if you don't already. We race iRacing. Other simulators are available. I prefer iRacing. I prefer the realism. I prefer racing with real people.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
As frustrating as it is, I prefer the challenge. Yeah. What's not to like about it? Kind of like that. Right, let's get straight into it. Qualifying time. Here's something. Checking something on YouTube. Wondering why. Let's see. There we go. Right. Standing start. All that sort of stuff.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Let's drop the driver height down a little. Gotta wait until you get past the blue cone before you can come out of the pit lane. Gotta get straight and get back on the power as soon as you can. Morning rush, quite literally. Too much. Doesn't matter, it's only the opener.
118.8.
.118s, this must be top split. Yeah, strength of field 2.28k. These guys do 118s, I'm struggling to do 119s. Still, it might be a clean race.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Come on, Luke. The desire is there to push it really early, but... Right, let's see if we can not spin it this time. Damn, they're fast. $120. Yeah, I thought so.
15th place. 73 years, 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Slower that time. Hey, Cooney, hey, Pedro.
19.9.
Hey, Derry, hope you're well.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
And 19.7. Zuli, thanks very much for following.
Now 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace.
Thanks for following, Joe. Yeah. P14, middle of the pack. Hey, Fergs. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Zhao. Middle of the pack, P14. Might be a big crash in turn 1. You saw it in like Longbeach, right? Like Longbeach is fairly safe and mundane and boring and linear. Not. Morning, YouTube. Hope you well. Yeah, Kamusi. Konnichiwa. Hey, Monty. Right. E15 and dropping. It is top split. Is top split. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds and we'll go to grid. New the race setting. Fuel in a bit. I use Coach Dave Academy currently for my setups.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Right. P15 it is. Many's in the field. Let's go to grid. You got 2 minutes before the race
Field
starts.
strength is 2,800. Cold tyres all round. P15.
21 in the grid. Guess there isn't more splits. Names in here I recommend. Morning, Metsi. Hey, Martin. Hope you well. Standing start. Friday morning. Just coming up to 11 o'clock in the UK. Good session last night on the free car, free track. We had a lot of people join. A lot of people for the league now. I think we got 42 registered people. Stay behind Dane. Why do you say that? What, stay that side? Uh, 13 seconds till it starts, Ray. 13 seconds. 10, 9, 8. So we'll go to lights in 5 seconds. Oh, his Iracing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't see that. Didn't even look. Right, here we go. Let's not jump it.
Standing start now. Go, go, go.
Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
There's an incident and it looks like Gruber.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Clear all round. You're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round.
Nothing I could do with that. We got a 4X, but...
Let's see if we can get those places back. The next car is taking C license.
What a mess, AJ. Welcome to Longbeach. Car looks grippy. I'm short shifting a lot just to try and get heat in the tires.
B20. There's an incident in 31. Looks like it's yellow flag.
Let's go.
Incident in 5. We think it might be Smith.
Hold your line.
I got a 2X for that.
6 incident points.
Didn't think I was involved in that.
7. Their rating is 6.
Morning, fish cakes. I didn't think I was involved in that. Morning, Factus.
It's just on 118.6. Yellow flag. There's an incident in 11.
Cyclist's fault. I blame the cyclist.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
I think the guy in front was on the controller, yeah? This is Longbeach. Go, 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 go. Jane. Yeah, this is Longbeach, boys.
1600 meters after this session.
That's close.
P50.
You can go over the whole curve.
2.
What, on turn 3?
Alright, Billy. The next car is Danny, B-license.
Oh, turn 10. Turn 9.
Right, what's your best in the session?
Is that a well?
Speed fastest lap for Chariot, 118.3.
Oh, 4x for that. Yeah, I was on a big turnaround, to be fair. We were dropping a touring car off and then I had to head to the airport and then get back to Silverstone. But yes, we were down that neck of the woods. I wasn't driving, I didn't have the time. My driver was going back to Donington. So even stopping at the airport to hand over tickets was an inconvenience. Afternoon, Tiered. This is C-Class. C license for cup cars.
Just been disqualified.
Hey, Jeff. I think we're getting closer to them. Well done, the D-license, dude. $19.28. No, I get it. Got 4 extra that as well. Lap 9.
Track temperature rising. It's now 34 Celsius.
The wheelbase, what about the wheelbase yard sale? Freebie. Oh, what wheelbase? It's a SimiCube 2 Pro. Yes. The SimiCube 2 Pro is not an ecosystem. Any wheel, you can put a real wheel on it. I have actually put a real wheel on it. Hey, Ron. Hey, sit back. 19:05. I think that's my fastest lap.
Time was 19.0.
That's costly. Take it easy, Dennis. If you have one, you'd know it was compatible with anything. You have a CiviCube 2 Pro at the moment, and you didn't know it's compatible with anything. What wheel have you got at the moment, Yarsta? There's no communication through to the wheel.
Clear right.
Driving standards in this, I've got 14x. It's horrible. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, CiviCube 2 will work with anything.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's
Thanks for following, Oxidite. This is Longbeach. Yeah, you should get one.
time was 20.
What's my best lap time? 19:04. That's my favorite one so far. I really like this GXL, this GSI.
Still there.
I think that was a revenge dive. Yeah, it was a 0x as well. Yeah, but you know, wheels have moved on a lot in over time as well. The build quality on your £1,000 wheel is probably better than some of the cheaper wheels that have shift lights. And when you see a sub £500 wheel yard still, you'll see the build quality. Some of the wheels are shockingly badly built. You definitely get what you pay for. Well, the positive is we're still up. The negative is our safety rating is going to get murdered. 14x. Some of those driving standards in here need a look at, guys. Not gonna lie. Well done, everyone. In Oz, this is Longbeach. Catch you in the next one. Hopefully I won't receive 14x. All the best. Definitely an eye opener. Thanks, Factors.
13th place. There's the finish. Good drive today. impressive.
13th place from 20th in the top split. Do want to go back. Oh, I'm straight to it. In fact, straight to it.
That's the end of the session.
Lap 1. Hey, Diego. So I got a 4x for that. That was the first 4. Morning, stack oversteer. Hope you well. That was the first 4x. And then that was the first one, and then the next one was here. That was another 4. That was 8. And then the next one was here. Which I don't actually think I hit him. Honestly, don't think I hit him. Let's see if Blimcam. You up there? I don't want to get. Spin it around. Don't. Saturday morning Dodgems driving, yeah. No, it wasn't a hit, but it was so close, to be fair. It was so close, I don't think Iracing would have figured it out. Hey, Logan. Let's go static. Well, I don't think Iracing would have figured this out. But I got a 4x for that. That was 12. And then there was a contact with
and there was a contact with me and a guy who he went into a wall. That now. 6. Here. Camera 1. The guy chased me down and he went into a wall. And I got 2 of his 4X for some reason. I think that was netcode as well. Yeah, I think it was this guy in blue. I think that driver was deliberately trying to take me out. You don't understand why they have trouble with netcode and other games. Don't. Okay. First of all, they have 10 times the audience of most other sims. So it's 11:30 in the morning here, 6:30 in the morning in the East Coast of America, and there's currently, yeah, we took a whack in the safety rating, 0.72 in the safety rating, 21 on the iRating. There are currently 9,000 people playing. Racing. 9,000 people racing. Now, they draw a bubble around the car for errors. Some cars have bigger bubbles than others because of the age of the car. They had a bigger bubble on the older stuff for computing. Thanks very much, Jörg. Do appreciate it. And then the other thing as well is when you're compiling data from multiple sources, and allegedly they run their own data centers. So it may well be that their session border controllers or their scalers or whatever are putting delays on. So if you're in Australia and you're on a 200 millisecond ping, and I'm in Silverstone on a 3 millisecond ping, the servers have to align everybody in the sim to the same level. So yeah, so my ping is 3 seconds, 3 milliseconds. It's about 12 milliseconds to the server in Frankfurt. But if you're in the States and you're in the middle of nowhere on a Starlink, you're going to ultimately end up with a different latency to mine, and the servers have to try and level that out so that we all get the same data. Yeah, it got me hard with being an international grid, and that will always be the way. So the servers try and level out the data from a communications point of view. So they try and give me with a super fast input the same data at the same time as somebody with a slower input. They try and find an average across the data sets. Now, on top of that, the servers are doing, their software will be doing prediction. I'm traveling in a straight line, and my wheel is at a small angle, and for the next frame, their servers are predicting that I will be in the same place at the same time, or in the next millisecond, I will be projected forwards based on my travel. So as I drive, say for example, I drive down the straight at Longbeach, their servers are trying to fill that gap where the connectivity times are different, trying to project to somebody where somebody with a poor data center is. Sorry, fish cakes. It is. It's computational math, but it's got forecasting in it. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, fish cakes. But yeah, they're trying to predict where the vehicle is going to be, and then they're trying to communicate to everybody on the track at the same time where those vehicles are going to be. And then when you get somebody who lags and they don't turn up where they are, or there's a break in the data, that's where lags happen. Where the information coming in from the guy in Australia in the middle of nowhere has a poor internet connection and he drops out for a momentary second, the servers can't talk to his end. I think they do a really good job of it given the size of it. I think they do a really good job. I also think they do a really good job with handling lagging. For the amount of times that I race and the amount of times I witness lagging, I'm really impressed. So we could do some safety rating harvesting. say that. Yeah, it's a real pain in and the other thing as well is because the data set is changing so much. It's a massive pain. If you were just doing projectional data sets with static objects, it'd be much, much easier. But there's 21 pieces of information in there that are changing all the time. I think I'll do SCCA. What time does that finish up at? 12:16. It's a bit long. Do practice on the Porsche till 12, 11, 12, 14. Cadillac at Nords. I don't think they're doing the Cadillac at Nords anymore, are they? Plus, I'm not a big fan of the Cadillac. SCCA is at Nords. We end up at 12:16. What's on it? See what's on at 12:15. Then we could do road. We end up at 12:16. We could do Road America till 1. It's like building an IKEA. To use factors as an analogy, it's like building IKEA without the instructions, with your wife and your mother-in-law helping, and you're on a boat, and they're on 2 different boats, and it's high seas. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. And I don't have LMU, but if somebody went onto LMU and had a look at Steam today, I think if we looked at Steam now, I would be impressed if there's 2,500 people on LMU. Oh, it's this wheel. Sorry. It's this wheel. Yeah. That's the I think we've defined. Let's yeah, 2.5K is nothing. And to be fair, the Fish Cakes tells me there's 2,170 at the moment on LMU. And to be fair, LMU, not dissing LMU, but LMU is newer code. Hey Damo, how's it going? Hope you're well, my friend. LMU is newer code. Yeah, so you're writing from the ground up. You are writing from the ground up. This 12, 13-year-old code, right? Let's drop this down into the seat a little. My opinion on the last year 86 race. What, in the league? I could have done better. You should have taken fast repairs. If it was that badly damaged. Your new wheelbase is arriving today. What are you getting, said 1,000?
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Hey, look, at least you didn't black flag it and jump the start.
Pit exit looks clear. Watch your speed. Slippery surface flag.
Little bit of dusk racing.
Good morning. Oh, blew me out of there. How you doing? It is switch. I love this track. This is my chill out zone. This is my I've sat in saunas and jacuzzis and just driven this track in my mind, chilling out. Not driven in the wet yet. It is hard. Yes. Which car are you driving, Stig? Or da. You're loud, really loud. Really, really loud. Okay, hang on a second. Let me get it on a straight and I'll fix the audio, but for the moment, can I just put you on pause because blow my ears out. I mean, it's painful. Hang on a second. Let's go. Settings. Put it into game. Make sure our radio check is off. Right, can I get a radio check?
Radio check, radio check.
Oh, much better, much better, much better. Might be my end. Might have the slider up too loud. We have, well, they're old track day shoes that I had 17, 16 years. I bought them, drove a track car for probably 3 or 4 sessions with it, and put the tear in the foot that you see at the moment, and then put them in a box because they were torn. And then 2 years ago, got them back out again for doing live streaming. Hey, Matt. Florida, how are you?
Good, thanks.
What's your plans for the weekend?
Not a lot, why?
Just wondered.
No, nothing planned.
I'm off up
Plenty
to
of
that.
friends.
Off up to that Donington.
Oh, yeah.
What
They
wheelbase
start
did
this
you get? Said
weekend.
1000? They do, yeah. I delivered the old, you might remember it, 1993 Toyota Carina E touring car to Goodwood yesterday. That's what I was
Do you know what? I was looking at that red wing mirror,
thinking.
and I was thinking, where is
Bailey's
that from?
old car, yeah.
It's not your fleet, because
No.
I've seen your fleet.
Yeah.
I was going to phone you yesterday and go, come on, it's been doing my head in all day. What is on the back?
Yeah. Turned out a mate of mine owned it as well, and I didn't know until I got halfway down the M40. I got a phone call the night before, and a friend of mine said, "You around tomorrow?" And I was like, "I'm around every day." And he's like, "We're to come Silverstone and see a touring car." I was like, "Yeah, where are you?" And he's like, "I'm coming down from up north." And I said, "Okay." I said, "What's the plan?" He's like, "Pick it up at 8:15 and deliver it to Goodwood." Like, okay. So, what are you doing tonight? And he's like, "Well, I'm on the way down." He's just come back in from Paris. He just signed off a Bugatti with on behalf of a client. And he'd driven from Paris back to Hull, obviously via the ferry, but he'd gone Paris to the Zeebrugge to Hull. And got into Hull, drove back up to Yorkshire, and was heading back down to Silverstone. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I'll get down here and I'll find a..." He'd been in Barcelona for the endurance ride, the ELMS as well, the weekend before. He said, I'll find somewhere to camp down. And I said, "You're not camping in the van?" He's like, "Well, there's a cooker and a fridge and all sorts of things." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So stay at mine. So he came down to mine. He stayed at mine. And he said, do you want to come with me to Goodwood? And I was like, you know what?
Yep.
We'll get a bit of video. Well, we got a bit of video. It's not brilliant, but we'll put it together. We'll make some clips. Bit of practice. The more video practice I can do, the better.
4.8 seconds.
You get an R12. Cool. Wish you many happy hours of that. The R5 stopped working. What happened to the R5? Yeah, so before you know it, I'm stealing a touring car out of quite literally out the back door of Silverstone Museum. No paperwork, no checks, just I'm here to collect the car.
And they just give it to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, I'm here to collect a touring car.
I might try that one day.
Yeah.
Turn up with an enclosed set. I'm here to pick up a Ferrari. Which one? A red one.
I threw their cones. I grabbed the cones from the front gate. Main frame of the rig is built. Good man, Rage. How are your knuckles?
Probably better than mine.
Through the
I
main.
punched the scissor lift this morning.
Oh, did you? What did you do that for?
Yeah. I just wasn't listening to me. They're still not listening to me.
See if I can get a picture of it up here. Hang on. Yeah, I grabbed 3 cones off the front gate and put them out around the truck. Go.
Hang on. Let me get. There you go. Right. Switch up.
Go. That's what I stole yesterday.
Oh, so in. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. See, now that wasn't on my bingo card of what that could be. I'd never have guessed that.
Stack oversteer, of course you can. I'm using Race Labs for my overlay.
That's a super Taurus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 1993, I think.
Yeah. That was when I first started watching it.
I think it was Bailey's car rather than Will Hoy's. I thought originally it was Will Hoy's car, but unless they changed the stickers on it.
Murray Walker.
Yeah. Yeah. So I gave that a little bit of a spin. Funny enough, it's got the same seat I'm sitting in. Yeah, actually, to be perfectly honest with you, this particular car it's the one that was on its roof in was it Brands Hatch?
Brands Hatch with the teammates, blue friendly fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it.
Yeah, it was on its roof.
And Murray Walker commentated on that as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Did.
I really disliked his style of commentating until he retired, and then I realised how good he was.
Yes, and we were funny enough. We were watching the footage of it going on its roof. It was Will Hoy's. It was on its roof. Yeah. We were watching it. We watched the footage the other night of it on its roof, and we were saying how immature and lack of flow he had at the time. You know what I mean? How the word I'd use is it's Bailey. Sorry, here's the car. Here is the actual car. This is the car itself. So it was Julian Bailey's car. Julian, he drove. So that's the actual car. So it wasn't Hoy's car, it was Julian Bailey's car that we had, not the one that was on its roof. That's the car we were moving. I didn't know Julian Bailey drove that. I know Julian. Yeah. Nice and clean inside. You'll see in the video. I'll post the video as soon as I have it done. It'll just be a come with me as we type video, but it's it's nothing special or artistic.
just a chance to get some practice doing some video. I'm going to Le Mans this year and hoping to make a little vid, as opposed to be more video than live stream, if you follow me. And we'll do some live streaming, but what I'm hoping to do is do some journey video of it, and I need some practice. But yeah, it was good. We got to drive around. We drove around Goodwood racetrack in a van at about 60 mile an hour, towing a trailer with Julian Bailey's touring car on the back. So we weren't exactly giving it, but we did take every apex that we could backwards.
Yeah.
And then, you know, so I've officially been around Goodwood now. I'd never been around Goodwood Circuit before. Now I've been around Goodwood Circuit as well. So yeah, that was yesterday morning. A nice bit of kit, very clean, very tidy. The boot doesn't close. Interesting, useless point. The boot doesn't close. So the only thing we had was some 2-inch sellotape. So we nailed that. We nailed that bugger down with sellotape. Like literally clear sellotape, not tank tape, nothing. 2-inch clear sellotape. But obviously a bit of downforce going down the road.
The catch is not lined up, or is it damaged?
It's not closing because there isn't a catch.
There's no catch.
Yeah. There's literally no catch. I think they used to put the boots on retainer springs or peg downs. I think they were pegged down from inside. And the back doors are welded. Yep. The back doors don't open. The back doors are welded. Which I suppose was a great idea of getting rigidity into the chassis, right?
Yeah.
You know, you weld the B pillar to the C pillar via the back door. You know, but lovely clean chassis. I've got some video. I didn't have a lot of time with it, so it was like grab it while you can, because my partner in crime was on a turnaround to get back to Donington. He's up at Donington all this weekend, so it was like come down to Silverstone, get as far as the south coast, get back from the south coast back up to the Midlands again in as quick a time as possible. So yeah, that's what I stole. I rocked up to the back gate yesterday at Silverstone and said, I'm here to collect. And I pointed through the gap and went, that. And I went, oh, okay. That was it.
And they just love it.
And
as
then
easy as...
and then the 3 security guards on the gate said, what are you doing, as I stole their blue cones? Because we were just inside the gate and cars were turning left into the lane we were parked in. So I closed the lane off with 3 cones, so I had to go to the wrong side of the road to go around to the left, he told me. Like, what are you doing? I said, oh, we're just loading the car. I'm stealing your cones. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Right. Well done, boys. Yeah, that was my morning yesterday. No, I've done better heists than that. Dead 1000, I've done much better heists than that. That's amateur hour compared to some of the heists we've done. I stole the Top Gear R35 GTR and ran it down the runway at Marshall's Aerospace in Cambridge. Standing starts. Yeah, we've done some crazy heists. I chased the R35 round London at 5 o'clock in the morning to recreate a Gran Turismo scene. Right, we're away. Little bit of chill out. P8, P9. Strength of field is 2.2, so I'm hoping it should be all right. True Hudson back clearly. You took your uncle's 32-foot speedboat. Well, that's a good one. Looks like a big accident behind me.
Right, we got some clearance behind us. You once took the wrong Berlingo van. Back this year, a rebel, you know that. I always had you down as one.
Left side, clear left.
Damage.
Why do I promote Dave Cam by mentioning him? Dave Cam's a mate of mine, he's alright.
Right side. Clear right.
There's an incident in. Meant to get some
All I can say is wow.
Might be fast though. They're showing the slippery surface flag. We've been called into the pits for repairs.
And we're out of that. I see no smart repair. We have a fast repair. Okay, so we just got a tow.
Okay, Billy. The next
7
car
minutes
is
of towing.
Faster, B license, and their rating is 1.7.
You
I
felt
missed
that one.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch it. You can watch it in return. Here we go. Let's wind it out. What the crack was. Literally what the crack. Behind number 14. 15 comes down the inside. Cannonball gets tapped by 17. Putting that one on number 17. Sadly, I have to sit in the pits now for 7 minutes as a result.
Yeah.
Safety rating's overrated anyway.
Yeah.
We got
Sure it is.
14x in the previous race in top split.
Oh.
14x in top split.
And the guy that caused it, as always, goes about his business.
Goes about his business, minds its own. Well, you see, number 17.
Oh, cool. I knew you had a crash then.
I think Susan Love, that was your problem there. Susan Love wiped a couple out. Did he catch it? He did. Did. And he got away with it as well. That's what's really painful.
Yep.
Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Oh. It's a bad place to go in sideways.
Yep. You're lucky you got a fast repair.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll get a bit of safety rating back. We've got a 4x for that, I think. Yeah, 4x. It's 3 laps. What it is going to do, though, is it's going to screw up the...
Next race.
Yeah. Yes. Well, no, it shouldn't really, should it? If it's a 7-minute hold, it's effectively the lap. I'll end up doing 2 laps, not 3 laps.
Yeah. Yeah. And even if you are late, you're only going to miss practice and maybe a little bit.
What we'll do is we'll get registered. Make sure, let's go to list view. Next one will be 12:15. 12:50.
wanted to do Mazdas at Road America, which has actually proved to be. Yeah, so if we forfeit this race now. This is iRacing for PC. And then we register for the Mazdas, we're in. CUD is always working. CUD is one of the hardest workers I know.
I'm the hardest worker in these clothes right now.
Yeah. Lionheart, you're very welcome. Thanks very much for following. Get involved in the Discord, Lionheart. There's nearly 1,000 of us in the Discord.
You want to fish cakes?
Yes, Fish Cakes is saying get him to look at Discord, yeah. He works with cement. He's the hardest working worker. Yeah. Bactus has his dad joke book open. Caution.
Good man.
Caution. Factus has his dad book joke open. Here all week. By the veil. Yeah, so as a result of that, I'm probably going to head to, well, I am heading to Donington on Sunday. Do a little bit more video. Mooch around some pits that I shouldn't be in and talk to play with some touring cars that I probably shouldn't be touching, and you know, generally do stuff you're generally not allowed to do, right? Looking forward to that. That'll be Sunday. No big races this weekend, is there? This is a quiet weekend. Minute and a half, we got back out. Hey, Dirty Orange, hope you're well. Just think. Day before yesterday, safety rate was 4.5. Today, 1.4. Do I get packet loss normally? No. No, I have... well, here you go. Actually, that's slow. Hold on a second. Change it for one of the proper providers. Yeah, that's my internet. 3 millisecond ping puts me about 12 milliseconds to Frankfurt. And I'm streaming on 3 channels at the moment, Lionheart. And then 914 down and 890, 900. It's usually 920, but like I say, I'm streaming on 3 different channels at the minute. So 891 up kind of ensures that you've got the bandwidth and you've got the speed. Right, put it in gear, let's go. Hey, Max.
2 laps remaining.
Oh, they're changing wheels. Yeah, yes, I use, I'm with a company called Cuckoo, and I've got a referral code for them as well. If you're in the UK, I use Cuckoo Internet. Well, I've got 2 providers, but my primary one's Cuckoo.
Pit exit's clear.
There was nothing revealed on it though, Fish Cakes. Yeah, I'm in Silverstone in the UK. There's no IP or location info revealed on it. Take the entire ISP then. Knock yourself out. Randomly take out a ISP that I may or may not be with. Right.
I've done it by accident before.
It's getting closer. The gap's come down to 8.8.
Believe it or not, we're actually not last. Right, let's go drive this thing now.
Incident at Nuremberg. Looks like that's
This is a quick little car.
I find it similar to the Radical in its characteristics. It's really horrible to drive to start with, and then all of a sudden, it just flips, and it's really nice.
Yeah, tires obviously
Gotta
get
use
to warm up, and then
brakes.
you gotta be careful of the diff locking as well.
Yeah, yeah. When we first drove this around here on a Thursday night second race, I thought it was awful. And then the next time we drove it, I was a bit more careful. Really liked it. When you're not trying to push, you've got grip forever.
Yeah. And if you let go of the wheel, it'll literally self-stabilize itself. It'll self, do you know what I mean? If you let it, when I say
Yeah.
let go of the wheel, I don't mean
Yeah,
actually
like,
let go.
yeah,
but
like a drift in, let go.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that, my niece, who was 2 or 3 at the time, when I first got my sim rig, she was driving around Forza Horizon, letting go of the wheel, letting herself center, and then grabbing hold like a pro.
Yeah, I know
At
people
3
do that. Yeah.
At 3 years of age, and I'm like, where did she learn this?
Yeah. Get her a road tax quickly.
That's what I said.
And it's got more torque and it's got more revs than you think it has. Javelin, thanks for the raid. I do appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for following Das Capitani. How's it going? How are you? We got taken out in the first lap. Javelin, ça va? No, it's hola. ¿Qué tal? I'm fine, Das Capitan. Absolutely fine. It's Friday morning.
Happy Friday.
Friday morning. 110 million on the Euro Millions tonight.
Won't get out of bed for that.
The gap behind is now 14 seconds.
Hope you had a good stream, my friend. 110 million. Look down Friday. Fast Car Friday. Take the Porsche out for lunch. You'll give me $1 million when you win it. Thank you very much, said 1000. I appreciate that. Verbal binding contract. Wow, what I could do with £1 million on the channel. What I could do with £1 million on the channel.
41.8 seconds.
To be honest with you, what I could do with a couple of grand on the channel right now. I wouldn't quit the channel. You love this sector? Thanks very much. You love this sector? This sector's called Brunchen. I can give you the guided tour, Das Capitan. Late night shopping in real life if I win. I'd definitely rent out the ring.
How much is it an hour these days?
You buy? Oh, you don't do it by the hour. You have to do it by the day. Industry pool day. Last time I heard it was about 125 grand and 15 grand a radio.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, 15 grand a radio. You can do a track day here for about 750 quid. Rafal, take it easy. I'm sure there's several laws to stop that practice. Right, are we doing the guided tour then, Das Capitani? Welcome aboard the BillyOirish guided tour of the NURBURGRING Nordschleife. Please take your seats, the tour will begin shortly.
12 seconds.
Remember to keep your hands inside the ride at all times. Scream if you want to go faster. Scream if you want to go faster. Alright, das Capitani. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut. Entschuldigung.
Well, it's good enough for us. I can read it.
Right. Starting our lap on T13. Named after the grandstand, which now doesn't have any seats and solar panels.
13th place. Last lap.
Down into Sabina Schmidt's curve. Sabina Schmidt's curve into the 2 kilometer marker at Hatzenbach. Named after the river that's down on the left hand side in the little valley down there, down behind those trees. Hatzenbach 1 leads to Hatzenbach 2. This is why there isn't 100 corners, because some of these aren't even corners. More like 73 to 77 corners. Into Hockenrhein. Hockenrhein down to Quiddelbacher Ho. Over the B258, I think that road is.
Looks like it's
Up over the top, Flugplatz, flying place. Down the massive dip. It's amazing when you walk down to Sweden Cruise and look back up this hill, how steep this hill is. Down to Sweden Cruise.
Is it steeper than the next hill?
Yes. Because the next hill's shorter. Sweden Cruise into Arenberg. Little village over on the left-hand side called Arenberg. That's named after. Down into Fuchsora. Foxhole. As I've said before, named after the fox that was found in the drainage tunnels when they're building this section. This whole track was built in 1927 to employ the local economy. Employ the local workers. Had no work. It was built
Can
as
you
a
remember
folly.
what else happened in 1927?
Was it the crash?
No. Closer to home. Closer to me.
No. And now forced
Cardiff City won the FA Cup.
into Metzgersfeld. How the hell would I know that?
Because I keep telling you every time you mention 1927.
Metzgersfeld, out of Metzgersfeld into Callenhart. Late entry into Callenhart. Down into Spiegel Curve. This whole curve twists the road. So you feel this bump in the car, it's like crawling over a speed ramp sideways. Into Miss It Miss. Dry right, Miss It Miss. Down to the slowest corner on the track, Versiphen, second gear. Always feels like you can't get the car stopped quick enough in real life there. Out of Versiphen then to Breitscheid Bridge. That's Eddie's over there. Hotel an der Nordschleife, or Nordschleife. Good bakery on the left-hand side. Up Exmühle. Towards Bergwerk. Site of the famous accident with Nicky Lauda in 1976, and interestingly enough, my old mate Sean Edwards' dad pulled him out of the flames and got the Medal of Bravery for the Queen for doing so. Apparently Nicky Lauda never thanked him. Flat through Klostertal, and on the 25th anniversary, Ferrari gave the 3 people who pulled Nicky out of the fire a Ferrari 456 as a thank you. His dad still has it in his place in Nice. Through Klostertal, sorry, not Klostertal, that's Kesselchen into Mutkurve, Angskurve, Anguish Corner. If you go through that fast, you'll understand why it's called Anguish Corner. Now, this is Klostertal.
Yeah.
And Klostertal to Starstrecke. Now we climb up towards Caracciola Carousel, named after Rudolf Caracciola, who won the first Grand Prix that was held here in 1927. Also the site where BillyOirish lost £13,500 worth of camera gear through some scroat stealing his lens and his camera while he was hard at work. And a carousel up towards Hohe Acht, High Hut, the highest point on the track. And believe it or not, the garages on the Formula 1 circuit are higher than here. So you go downhill but start climbing again. Through Wipperman, that was Ice Curve beforehand. Eisbach beforehand. Sorry, Hedgewick, what am I saying? Then into Wipperman, now into Eisbach. So Eisbach is here. Then into Brunchen, which people wrongly call YouTube Corner. Out of Brunchen into Ice Curve. I used to take photos underneath the trees there on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side here over the trees. Great for the start. Watch them bang over the curbs as they come over. Full chat at the start of the 24-hour race. Down into Flansgarten. Used to be a memorial to my friend Sean Edwards here, just on the jump. Don't know who put that there. Up over the top of Flansgarten into Flansgarten 2 and over into Stefan Bellafesses. Put to the floor in real life as you are in the sim here. Slight lift for the entrance into Schwalbenschwanz, Swallow's Tail. Kleine carousel, baby carousel, little carousel. Chris Harris once tried to kill me in a Porsche there. Through Kleine Carousel and out into the Dottinger Hoe. Heading up to Dottinger Hoe to the bridge at Antonius Buca. This is the bridge that they start. Most of the unofficial timing on track days on Bridge to Gantry. Now I'll catch you in the next one. I'm gonna go do the Masters now. Down into Tiergarten. Nah. My life's too short. You should have seen the 14X I got in the split 2.8 average of Porsche Cup around Longbeach this morning. Right, I gotta run. I'll talk to you later on. Mind yourself. See you again. Right, and let's go quit. Let's go save. Let's go yes.
That's the end of the session.
And let's get into Mazdas straight away. We've got to swap the wheel out for the Mazdas. Ready to join race.
Yeah. Hey, Bowman, hope you well. My guided tour of Nürburgring. Remember to tip your tour guide.
5 minutes late.
Get into qualifying.
Yeah, just in time for quali.
Get lapping. Go lapping. Thanks, Factus. Hey, Bram, hope you're well. Last race before lunch. Half-hour race in the Mazdas.
What are you having for lunch?
Well, darling wife is downstairs. So I'm thinking I might take her out. One punch.
And then go for lunch on your own.
Yeah. Way you tell him.
Right. Oh. Punching that scissor lift wouldn't have been so bad this morning if it wasn't in the dirtiest place on site.
Ah.
The old basket wash area.
Here. And go qualify.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
5 minutes, 2 laps. Let's get it done. You can't fight the machines with our hands. John Connor thought us that. That's what Factus says.
Didn't stop me trying. They still don't listen to me though, but it did make me feel better.
Chuck it in like a cup car. Hey, Brent. Hey, Unepic Gamer, hope you're well. Good to see you again. That wasn't a bad entry through there. Oh, I got an off track for it. Damn it.
The leader has just done a 232.41. The leader has just done a 231.24.
They're fast, 231s. I can't do a 231 around here in qualifying. I can do it in the race. Morning, Chronic.
The leader's just done a 231.21.
Factus says that he just sent you a relaxed Lucy cat pics, Cud. That should chill you out for a bit.
Nice. I'll have a look now. That does like a chilled cat.
Hey, Barry. .231.2, that's fast. He is 6.1 I rating.
Lucy does look more comfortable than the last photos I've seen.
This is what a big difference a few weeks makes.
Yes.
Sector 2's a second off the pace.
But that cat's already the mayor of your house, I can tell just by looking at her.
Cats usually are, right?
Yeah. No, last time she looked like she was an unwanted guest and knew it. You know, she just had that, I'm scared to death of everything.
Where's the door?
Yeah, yeah. When they don't sit still,
New fastest lap for
I can't wait for her for a while because obviously George across the road had been dead for a couple of weeks and he was just basically out the back garden getting fed by the neighbours every couple of days.
Well, we didn't get to qualify. We ran out of time.
Oh,
Nonetheless. Of course. Hey, DK, how's it going? Hope you're well. P15. Rob's here. Mazda's life.
T minus 90 seconds. The race starts in 60 seconds.
Charlotte races utter carnage. Don't know what you mean. No one would have won if damage was on now.
Okay, Billy, be ready.
Good luck, everyone.
This will be a standing start. Go, go, go.
We get a creep up the inside.
Car ahead is Williams.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
There's an incident in that line. It looks like Howard got damage.
Lucky Colin. Somebody's gone to the moon.
You think it might be Sorrow?
Hey, Max. Hope you're well, my friend. Haven't spoken to you in a while.
Car ahead is Graham, B license.
On your right. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Stay between the lines. Please, Billy. You're going
Thanks for ramming me. Appreciate that.
Incident in turn 14. Looks like it's Anderson.
On your right.
You're moving into your house in a couple of weeks.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Incident in turn 3. We think it might be Murphy. Good start.
Congrats on your new house, dude. You haven't raced the cup car around Longbeach then? Orange car was definitely a liability.
Car right. Clear right.
Keep it within the track limits.
Indeed.
Okay, Billy. The next car is Murphy, B license.
Look who it is. Our old friend from the other stream who tried to take me out. Wait.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
31st December was your last race? Wow.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 230.77.
Oh shit, the max. Well, the new cup car is a revelation, dude.
The guy in front is car number 8, B license. Their rating is 1.8, B16.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Nice move, mate.
On your right. Hold your line.
There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Graham.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Graham, you really need to watch your rejoins, dude.
Slippery surface flags out.
Car right. Clear right.
Well done, Billy. Great move. Keep it up.
Hey, Sean.
Car in front is.
This is Road America, Sean. It's a great track. See if we can catch up with these guys. Great track. Really, really good track, Sean.
Last lap time was 2:55.80. It's your last lap in this session.
That was the doctor. Everything alright, I hope. Hey, Ronan, hope you're well. Oh, that was a Dr. Trump. I'll catch you. Have you seen the Jon Stewart thing where it looks like Jon Stewart? Was I racing in real life the other day? No. I haven't raced in real life in a couple of years, John. I was stealing a touring car. Am I enjoying the races today? I've had better. How are you, IDK? You always get killed and lose. You just need to sit to the back if you want to get out of D, IDK. Just do some safety racing.
4.8, that's your fastest lap. Alright, Billy, watch the track limits, please. 15th place, it's closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.47.
Well, the thing is, here's where you're going wrong. You're trying to get to race a car rather than gathering skill, IDK. You are going to struggle, and you are not going to stay in C license if you don't learn how to naturally progress to C, because Cup Car will be brutal for you. If you're struggling to get out of D at the moment, you're not ready for Cup Car. Or GT4. Yeah, give Coach Dave Academy a go. Did you use the referral link, or did you just go straight? Moin moin.
Right side. Clear right.
Come on, Billy. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
These are the weaker pedals. These are 65 kilos, but my other ones are 100. Hey, Flint, hope you all.
You're all over the place. Come on, man. Get your head back together. V15. The next car is car number 18. B license. Their rating is weekday.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Still there.
Longbeach is horrendous, yes.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
I'm using full 65 kilos, Trader.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Still there.
Incident in turn 5. It looks like Murphy.
Clear right.
Alles klar. Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut. Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut, Entschuldigung. Yeah, 65.
Okay, Billy. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car.
It's sprint, yeah. This isn't right. I run 65 all the time.
Time to get defensive, mate.
This is Road America.
On your left. Clear left.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
No.
13.
Not at all.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. 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 Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Right side. Clear right.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
What's going on? Lost everything. Hang on a second.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Slippery surface flag. Careful. nice and tidy.
Here. Dude. Pedals are Husingfeld sprints.
15th place.
Pedals are Husingfeld sprints. Let's see if we can trying to get back the better. Sorry about that. I'm gonna wait till these guys come round. You enjoyed late night shopping last night?
Okay, Billy, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I'll just run with some of these guys who are leading. Run with first, second, and third. I don't use clutch starting the cup. I just use launch. Zero clutch, neutral, accelerator, go.
Blue flag.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. But you did well getting past. Apologies again.
You've got half your fuel left.
Had some technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. They're flying away.
surface flame.
Take it easy, DK. It is, you know. We're 15th. Canada corner is flat. I'll take that into advice. Hey, strong con, copy well. Well, washed is when you can't spell washed.
The track temps increasing.
I can spell washed any time of the day. My spelling capability is not limited by my time of day. The FBI is here.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Last lap. We'll go to lunch. We'll come back in the afternoon.
One more lap to go.
Hey, Carman. Apologies again for curb crawling on the first corner, guys. Wasn't intentional.
is now leading.
You still there, Max? Right, lunchtime's calling. Let's find you somebody to raid. We'll have a look at the first lap. Have a look at the first lap.
That's it. We're done.
We are indeed done. Lap 1. Here we go. Turn 4. 3, whatever. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't his doing. That was net coach. That wasn't his doing. Right, so let's find somebody to raid quickly.
That's the end of the session.
Normal. Raideroonies. Who's around? Lost 28, gained 6, 0.06 I rating. It's positive. Gotta look at the positives. We'll come back in a couple of hours. Let's do. Right, I'm out of here. Look after yourselves, look after each other. I will speak to you this afternoon. For the moment, I'll say goodbye for now. Remember to stick a follow in, a like, come join us in the Discord. There's nearly 1,000 of us. Check out the podcast on YouTube as well. I will talk to you soon. All the very best. Ciao for now.